Hello, friends, back again. I went to log in today and there were some updates, so I am currently in the patch notes looking. It looks like there were quite a few updates and fixes last night. So there's now randomized level placement, which I was kind of talking about in the last video. That's officially up now. So 3 through 9 are in randomized locations with lower numbers positioned closer to town. There's also radar detection, which will help you find the next sequential dungeon, which is great because I couldn't find them normally. That may be helpful. Um, Load game screen. Load existing worlds or permanently delete saved worlds. Okay, that makes sense. There's an instruction page, also helpful. The door graphic got updated. Not a big deal, but cool. And then there's also create world screen. New world creation options include permadeath mode, overworld monster spawn limit, crafting experience multiplier, and radar detection goggles. So it sounds like there have been some things to make the game more customized. Maybe if you're bad at it, like me, we'll see. So I do, first off, I noticed that there is an instruction screen here. Building door open closes the F key. I don't have an F key. Oh, Xbox controller. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I did have a little bit of issue opening the door this week. And turns out, I asked, I was like, what's wrong with my door? And apparently punching the door, okay, well that's new. Yeah, we're gonna turn on permadeath. Because that's how we've been playing. So I did have some trouble opening my door the other day, and I said, hey, I've got a problem. And the answer I got was, yes, so don't punch the door to open anymore because it turns out if you continually punch the door will deteriorate. So that's a different button now, which is cool. I don't know. So yesterday my big plan was I'm just going to go to level 8. I'm just going to go to level 8 and I immediately died. So I guess I'm going to play like a normal person. And see if I can actually make progress. Now that there have been some game changes, I will make an earnest attempt to not act like a ding-dong. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna oh, see, it is blinking. That's cool. Because I'm near the next sequential dungeon. So I would know not to just be punching random rocks out in the woods. That's neat. I like that. I'm just a big fan of the radar anyway, because before I started making videos, I was playing the early release version, and I just would wander off and lose my bed, and all my food would be lost somewhere. So I just wander to the ocean, move over, wander to the ocean, move over, and I think I died before I ever did find my bed again. So I'm a big fan of the little radar thing telling me where the bed is. And now it will blink when I'm near the next dungeon. So, you know, I'm not just out in the world punching rocks. I do notice that was under a regular rock, not a red rock. So I think that will make them not so obvious. But not so hidden that I would never find them. Like, I don't have to punch every rock on the screen to find them. So I kind of like that. We'll see. I'm excited to play again, and I guess I will not run to Dungeon 8. I will do a legitimate attempt to play against my better judgment. We'll see. Alright, we got 2 swords just in case. Okay. My goal this run, I didn't even make it to day 3 yesterday. My goal this run is going to be to simply not do that. Not walk into anything that shouldn't be killing me and then kill myself accidentally. So I've already kind of goofed on that one. No winning. let me tell you. I don't know. Is this where I came? No, I haven't been here yet. Cool. I do. I know I don't have to kill all these monsters. I know I could just like speed run through here real fast and get what I needed. But at the same time, I need those little red things so I didn't starve to death. So I figure if I'm in here anyway, I may as well just kill everything. Alright, so now we should be able to make an axe and... well, we shouldn't do that. We should be able to make the axe and the pickaxe now. I guess my focus is going to be number 1, collecting food, and then number 2, building my house and my spike traps. And so I noticed the radar is not blinking anymore. That's because I finished that dungeon and there's nothing else on my screen. So, was that number 2 or number 3? 2. Okay, I'm actually doing them in order today. Good for me. So, number 3 is not under any of these particular rocks. And so the note said it's only going to blink for the next... what am I doing? It's only going to blink for the next sequential dungeon, so it will only blink when I walk by Dungeon 3. Okay, I'm gonna finish this tree and then I'm gonna go get food because I gotta plant the food and give it time to grow. I don't... I am not a prioritizer. I just am very chaotic. So this is very difficult for me to do things in order. Like, I don't want to plant food. I want to go punch guys. I guess we'll go ahead and mosey around while we're chopping trees and see if we can find that next dungeon with the radar. Because I really don't... I gotta get my house built by day 6. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and collect all the wood that I can. And then, because normally what I do, and it's annoying, is I'll like punch a tree, build a wall, punch a tree, build a wall, punch a tree, build a wall. And maybe if I just go around and do all the trees and all the rocks first, then I can do all the walls at once and get them done. It won't be so daunting. Okay, I think I'm going to use up my axe and I'm going to venture forth. Yeah, okay. Onward we go. I feel like 3 should be somewhere. You know what? It's probably like right back at the bed. Okay. What the heck? Stop! Leave me alone. Curious. Okay, so 3 so far. The stick still works great. I am tickled to death about that. That's such a small, inconsequential thing, but I cannot... I don't know why. The D-pad worked great, and it had that lovely retro feel to it, but my brain just wants to use the stick. I'm so accustomed to the stick, and I'm just tickled to death that is something that I can do now. So, hashtag thankful. Yeah, I don't really know where to... I'm a little afraid, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody in particular. I'm frightened that I'm gonna mosey up here and see level 8, and I'm not gonna be able to contain myself. I wonder if it's still under that box. Or if it got a rock too. If it's under a rock, I'll never find it. Okay, we made it all the way to the ocean. We did not find level 3. Curious. I'm also wondering if they're like standalone rocks or if they could be in a big group of rocks, you know? Like, is it that one way over there? Or is it just going to be like one by itself like this? Because that'd make them much easier to spot. Okay, well I haven't found anything yet, so I guess I'm going back to collecting resources. Seems like the practical thing to do. I should have been crafting while I was wandering, I suppose. Oh, that's the ocean. I'm going the wrong way. What a life. Kind of also got distracted and I have not been planting any seeds, so... I guess I should go do that, too. You know, I think there's a certain level of, it's okay, like if a zombie or a little skeleton eats you, it's fine, but if you starve to death, that's embarrassing, okay? So... going into level 8 and getting absolutely nuked on the first tile, fine. Starving to death would be embarrassing. It's dishonorable and shameful, so we're gonna try not to do that. Okay, my stuff still hasn't grown, so that's fine, but I can go get another seed, and then I will have something... something waiting for me tomorrow, perhaps. Hello. Thank you. Just doing it as I think about it, so that I will be prepared. Jeez. A rat? Ah! Yeah, I don't know. Don't know where to look. I'm just gonna start breaking stuff, I guess. If this stuff is like, if it's like Stardew Valley rules, where you can walk off the screen and the stuff stays, or if it will eventually go away. I guess we could leave something and figure that out. I do have quite a nice collection of wood. I think it's 5 wood for a wall, question mark, so, you know, I'm doing alright. Stuff's... I guess I also wonder, are they under regular rocks or are they under those special resource rocks that I literally never touch? This might actually force me to play the game the right way. This might be the thing that breaks me. Okay, let's see. So the problem is I can craft and craft and craft, but the crafting takes my food and, I think I need to go this way. Yeah, the crafting, requires resources, and I'm not like doing so good at killing things and collecting orbs and planting food. Just, hey, oh, smart one. Um, yeah. So I don't know. There's a guy. Okay, so good news. Yeah, yes. Okay, I got all my water back. I can plant some more seeds. Alright. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my plan of action is. This update's really thrown me off. Hmm. I feel like I'm gonna find like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and still not have found 3. What if they're not even under rocks? What if it's like under a tree or something? I'll never find it. Well, I guess I'm gonna just start building my house because it's already day 2, and I've got 70 wood. Seems like the thing to do. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that there to see if that goes away. And I'll probably forget about it, and I'll never see it again, and I'll die. But I'm just curious if stuff despawns if you leave it too long. Okay. You know what? I really thought level 3 was gonna be there. I don't know why. The radar's not blinking. I was very hopeful. I don't know if I can break these yet. I don't even know what that is. I've literally never broken them before. So. I'm also collecting coal. I don't know why, because I've never, ever, ever made it long enough to build the furnace. I don't think I've ever even got the recipe to build the furnace. Alright, I guess let's build some stupid walls. Don't get eaten by stupid zombies. Yes, and we're not gonna accidentally put them down. That would be silly. I don't, oh. You know, I've never once been compelled to move the bed. That's its home. Alright, I think we're doing our tiny home concept yet again. We're making the tiniest house. So I need 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think that's probably enough. Stop crafting walls. No! Ah! He's very aggressive. I don't know what I've done to this man. I did get a tomato. I think that's a tomato. Biffy. Yeah, look at that. Now we need a door. Structures. Okay, door. Let's do 2 floors. And then I think we'll start doing the, I don't know why I have this extra wall piece. It's kind of silly. I'm just gonna do one more just to even it out because it's gonna bug me if I don't. Wall. Okay, that's floor. There's that guy again. Oh, look at him chasing me. My gosh. What a jerk. I don't know if I need to put a floor panel under the door or if they can spawn. Oh, look at that. Okay, so don't punch the door anymore. You gotta use it. I'm using the Xbox controller. It's the B button, which makes perfect sense, so I'm not punching the door. But the door is functional again, and that's all that matters. Now we're gonna make some wood spikes. And I think we need another axe because I think I'm out of wood. Because I built that extra wall piece. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna throw a floor piece in there anyway, because it's gonna bug me if I don't. This is how I die, building aesthetic zombie survival safe house. We'll just leave the door open, it'll probably be fine. I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be full of skeletons. Okie dokie, and we can go buy another seed. Killed 2 guys. I'm really afraid I'm not going to be able to find the 3rd dungeon and then I will starve to death. And that would be, again, like a slightly embarrassing way to die. Just saying. Okay. Ah, look at that. She's a beaut. Okay, so if we put up these spike traps and anybody walks into them just meandering around, that's great because we can still steal their little orbs. Okay, so I think I'm getting the impression we do not have to worry about stone for a while. So, let's put the stone collecting on the back burner there. We're gonna focus on deforestation. Alright. Good deal. I think I'm gonna use up my axe. I'm gonna... There's a guy. Okay. Doesn't matter what I want to do. We got... Sucker. Okay, the wood is still there. So that's good. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to use my axe. I'm going to build as many spike traps as I can. And then we're going to go on a little quest to find dungeon number 3 again. Hey, a carrot. I don't even think I can do that. Oh boy. I think best practice would probably be to put them right up against the walls, but I keep walking into them. So like that seems counterintuitive. I do notice that when you place them, they're a little farther out from your body. I'm going to assume that that was for me. Somebody just saw me dying over and over and over again to the stupid wood spikes. And you know what? That's fair. I did do that. I can't even say that I didn't. Alrighty. Is that my... one more. Put it right here. Alright, so now we are incredibly out of monsters to fight, so we are going to just roam around and use the radar and try to find number 3. I've been up to the top. I have not been to the Western Ocean. I don't even see any, like, suspicious rocks. Any rocks that I would assume would be. Because in my mind, I'm imagining that they're just randomly generated by themselves, not in the rock pile. I'll probably be incredibly wrong about that. Because I'm not really seeing any outliers, and I'm not getting any little blinky blinks. Hey, we made it to day 3 though. I feel like Bear Grylls would be very upset with me right now. He's like, shelter, water, food, and I'm just wandering aimlessly away from my little camp. Also, I've not been watching this radar. I've not been watching the radar, so it could have... Oh, a guy. Where's my sword? It's not in my hand! Frick. Okay, I'm noticing more little guys lately. I'm not crazy about... I got a heart and a half left. I should probably not walk into any other little guys. But I can grab one more seed when I get back. Assuming little guys do not set upon me. So my ultimate goal is to make it to day 6, which is the day of chaos, which is when all little skeleton guys come and attack your house. You may have noticed, one faithful viewer, that I have never actually made it to day 6 on a video. I have made it before, one time. Alright, we're just gonna start smashing rocks, and hopefully, my dream is that I find Dungeon 8 again. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Let's see, what do we need to make? Okay. A little guy. Stop it! Alright, now we got 2 seeds. Look at us. Yeah, okay, so the randomly generated hidden under maybe rocks question mark dungeons, it's making it really hard because, you know, yesterday I was just able to go directly to Dungeon 8 and get myself killed pretty immediately, which is what I imagine the people want of me. Is a very short video where I don't talk and I ultimately die. There's another little guy. Oh my gosh, you know what? I don't even need to find a dungeon. I'm just gonna kill all the little overworld guys. Huh? Huh? Okay. I got a foolproof strategy. It's cry and run. Okay, well it does not appear to be under any of these rocks. Oh, I need to make a new sword after I kill this guy. Let's go ahead and make 2. And I also guess that I need to go buy more seeds so I don't starve to death. See, that, to me, that rock all by its little self, that is the prime place that I would hide a dungeon if it was me and I was a random computer generation. Hello, house. Oh, carrot's ready. Yay. Eat that. And go buy 3 more seeds. Good deal. Okay, I think this is the farthest I've made it recording. So that means it's probably just about time for something bad to happen. Yeah, I guess I'm going to start punching some different kinds of rocks, because I'm not finding anything under the regular rocks. Like, this is where I'd put a dungeon. Personally. This is not where the game would put a dungeon. Come on. Really? Can I break these? Oh, I can! Look at that! Okay. Can I break the blue ones? Apparently not. Not yet. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that a dungeon would be under a regular rock or a coal or this. Oh, do I dare? Boy, you know, I made it to day 3, and this is the farthest I've made it. It's almost night 3, and it'd be really disappointing if I died. However, it would be really cool if I could just run through this dungeon and not get hit by anything. I got 3 full hearts. Okay. What if I could? Wouldn't it be... Okay. We're doing great so far. Okay. So we should probably equip the sword for an emergency. Uh, 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 oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, no. I can't actually just speed run this and run to the end because, what is that? Oh, gosh. Okay. Shoot, I was really hoping. I'm gonna guess that I can't hit that guy, but I can't. I don't know because I've never actually seen this guy. I'm guessing that's a force field. I'm also guessing by this point you've probably got the bow and arrow and a fireball and other stuff that is not a level 1 stone sword. Okay, the green thing kills me, apparently. And I'm dead. Fun, good times. Okay, well, great. Very enjoyable. Definitely made it slightly further than I did last time. I made it to day 4, which is a new record for me. Yeah, so that was permadeath. You know, now that it's closed, let me just check it, because it should have deleted. Yeah, it appears that my world might be gone. Yeah, this is definitely not the save that I was on because I was on day 4. I'm realizing that now. Okay, well, fun, good times. I do really like the little funny tidbits on the load screen. I appreciate that. It reminds me of old Sims. I don't know if it was Sims 2 or 3 that had the little funny things when you loaded it. I've not played Sims in a really long time, but now I'm feeling slightly Sims nostalgic. I guess I'll play that right after I find Pokemon Yellow in a box somewhere. Yeah, okay. Well, we made it to day 4, and then we got sidetracked by Dungeon 8 yet again, and so the answer is no, you cannot speed run through the dungeon because you still have to kill the boss at the end, and it's kind of hard to kill the level 8 boss with the level 1 stone sword. So, can you get past the other guys? Yes. Can you get all the way through and get the recipe at the end? No, you cannot. All right. Good information for tomorrow.